So here's 3 tight ends you could go out there and stash right now before week 12. The first guy is Jordan Reed of the San Francisco 49ers. Reed last week, he had a good ball game filling in for the injured George Kittle. He was also on my waiver wire video. 6 targets, 5 catches, 62 yards. Kittle, he's probably out for the season. San Francisco now, they've lost 3 in a row, and they're dropping down the standings quickly in the NFC West. So I don't know if it makes sense to bring Kittle back and possibly him getting injured more going into next year. But anyway, Reed, he's a decent tight end. His problem's been injuries over the year. But if this guy stays healthy, he has top 10 tight end potential the rest of the season. San Francisco, they're going to be trailing a lot in most games the rest of the way. And Jordan Reed, he's a good matchup problem, and he could get open on these linebackers. So Jordan Reed's the first guy I would stash. He's got a decent schedule with the Rams, Buffalo, and Washington coming up in the next 3 weeks. The second tight end stash is Zach Ertz of the Philadelphia Eagles. Ertz, who's been hurt since week 6. He practiced a little this week, but Peterson says he's going to need a week or 2 more before they bring him off an IR. And right now, Zach Ertz, he's available still in 45% of fantasy leagues. And Ertz, I know it's been a horrible season for him, but the targets were still there, and he was still giving you anywhere from 7 to 10 fantasy points. And the way the tight end position is this year, that's pretty solid numbers for a tight end in PPR leagues. So Zach Ertz, I would go grab him right now before he returns in week 12, and it's too late to get him because there's not many good tight ends anyway. So definitely go stash Zach Ertz if he's out there in your leagues. And the third and final guy is Jimmy Graham of the Chicago Bears. It's a back-and-forth battle with Graham, man. 1 week he's great, the next he does nothing. And a lot of managers saw that. Graham going into bye now here in week 11. He got dropped in 18% of fantasy leagues. His ownage is only down to 41%. And Graham, he's now available in 60% of fantasy leagues. Graham last week, 0 points, only on 2 targets. And then week 9 versus Tennessee, though, that's where he had his big game, 6 catches, 55 yards, and a touchdown. So it seems like every other week Jimmy Graham puts up numbers at tight end. Nick Foles, he got hurt with the back and the glute injury, so we don't know how long he's going to be back out for. It was a gruesome hit, and he got carted off. And I like Jimmy Graham better if Mitchell Trubisky comes in at quarterback. He's more of a slinger. He gets the ball down the field more. I know he's not a great quarterback, but for Allen Robinson and Graham, these guys' values and their production will go up, I think. So that's 3 tight ends I'm going to look to stash heading into week 12.